Week 12 of the prep football season has come and gone, Foster, and with it, 4 teams saw their seasons end tonight. Rocky Mount Prep losing at Northampton County, Nash Central losing at Southern Nash, Rocky Mount Academy falling the first round of the playoffs at Kinston Parrott, and of course the game you were at, Northern Nash, putting up a great fight against the Big East champion Griffons, but evidently was not enough for the Knights to pull off the upset.
And that's kind of what Northern Nash has done all year. I asked Randy Raper about this, and they've put up a fight against just about everybody. It's a young team, only 7 seniors, only 4 played tonight. So looks good at Northern Nash for the future. On the Rocky Mount High side, a tough day for the Griffons with freshman Levante Brown being killed in a drive-by shooting in Rocky Mount. They found out via Instagram kind of early afternoon and had to shake off some of that negative energy and play through that. And they didn't want to blame the sloppy play on the death, but it obviously had a big part on them playing not so well tonight.
Another one of those games where between 2 teams are going to make the playoffs. Tarboro going to North Edgecombe was not close, as we expected, 60-14 in favor of the Vikings. But you get the sense that this is a Vikings team that's really peaking at the right time, particularly since they got a shot to be the number 1 overall seed in the 1AA East.
And we've talked a little bit about this off camera too. If they can miss some of these teams like Wallace, Rose Hill until late in the playoffs, Tarboro's got to after a couple of years of maybe some not great playoff draws, that this year they look like they'll be in good shape. Well,
the other team in Edgecombe County, Southwest Edgecombe, did a wonderful job in improving their chances at the draw. 42-21 victory over Wilson Benningfield. The Bruins had given up 25 points in their first 4 conference games, and the Cougars they took it to Benningfield, and the one thing about that Benningfield defense, and this seeing them against Southern Nash, they are going to blitz the house and force you to beat them with those big explosive plays. And when you have an athlete like Marcus Williams, when you have a quarterback like Tucker Pridgeon who's able to stay calm in the pocket, find his targets, the Cougars put up big plays. And granted, the Bruins did a great job at overwhelming the Southwest offensive line and stopping a lot of plays for the Cougars in the backfield. But at the end of the day, Tucker Pridgeon, Marcus Williams, Quantellis Norwood, Keenan Williams, 4 seniors, all of whom made big plays to help the Cougars win a share of the Eastern Plains title. Foster, this is going to go up. This video is going to be published right before the brackets are announced on Saturday. What's one thing you're looking forward to when the brackets are finally announced from the NCHSAA?
I think the main thing is looking to see who Southern Nash gets. We've talked a little bit about this. They played a great game against South Johnston early in the season, and we very well could get a rematch in the first round of those 2 teams.
Yeah, one thing I'm looking forward to, obviously, is looking to see if the road to Winston-Salem runs through Tarboro. And I'm curious to see where Rocky Mount High draws. They are on that cusp between 3 single A and 3 big A. And it's one of those things, if they get to big A, I think they have a decent chance at making a deep playoffs run. But if they get a bad draw in 3 single A, they could be out in the 2nd or 3rd round. So I'm curious to see those 2 teams, how they draw. But don't worry, we'll break down the last 5 teams remaining in the Twin Counties and all their playoff implications on Friday's edition of the Telegram Football Insiders.